What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Some commentary for you. Do me a favor, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section. Run over to Twitter. Shutdown Safety is my username. And the biggest thing in the community right now is, why can't we see Madden 18 gameplay? Why can't we just see it? Why won't they show it? Why are they afraid of showing us the game? If you have Madden 17, you can go in right now, play the trailer, which essentially is just the long shot promo. It's all CGI, I believe. It's not gameplay. That concerns me a little bit. But it's interesting to me that people ask that question, why won't they just show us the game? They must be afraid of the game. They must be scared of the game. And then I go back and I take a look at what Axis Football, what Canadian Football 2017 has shown, what Cal Anderson's game showed when it baited, and the way that people react so quickly and harshly to those products. And I'm not saying that those products aren't open to be judged and aren't open to be criticized, but people tend to take that first impression they have of a game and run with it even post-release. So I understand, and I've had an opportunity to speak to AJ a couple years ago at E3 about this, as to why EA wants to be selective with what they put out. They want to make sure that what they put out is controlled and sends the message they want to send, which is why I'm always very critical of some of the things they put out early, because to be quite honest with you, they have total control over that. So you shouldn't have a trailer that shows legacy issues. You shouldn't have pictures that show legacy issues, because to me that sends, again, that wrong initial impression that things aren't fixed. So for you guys to sit there and say, well, they're hiding something, the game must not be as good as people say it is, I understand to a degree where EA comes from in not hiding their gameplay footage, but being selective of what they want to show. Now really isn't the time. I know we all want to see it, but the build-up is going to be there. But if any of you really want to know why they want to be selective with what's shown, I'll put some links down in the description. Go look at the reaction people have to this beta gameplay of these two games. And I know that they're worlds apart, but it's the same concept. You're not looking at a final product, but you're judging it as a final product. And one final note, I thought this was really funny, because in all the years I've done this, no one has ever approached me with this concept. One of my subscribers wrote me an email and said, have you ever wondered what would happen if Rex and Clint, who I'll be interviewing next week, gave you a play for Madden 18 or Madden 17, whatever the case would be, that was literally flawless. They hand-selected this play, and you could upload it, but that's the video that would show until you had more Madden 19, 18, whatever footage to show. And to me, I thought to myself, wow, that would be a genius move by them. What if they handcrafted a play to run perfectly where I couldn't complain about anything? And then anyone that watches my channel, because I realize the subscriber count ain't there, guys, but the view count always is. And I mentioned it on Twitter if you don't follow me. I appreciate everything you guys do for me, have done for me, allow me to do. It really made me wonder, though, man, if they actually did that, in a way, I would not want it to happen. Because you guys know I pride myself on being one of the most critical commentators of this game, and I know that a lot of you can misconstrue that as complaining, but at the same time, I know a lot of the things that I've complained about to a degree are fixed in the game because of people like you and me and other commentators on YouTube that go out and push to get these games better. But it was an interesting concept. I'd like to know your guys' opinions on it. But let's be honest. Let's not judge them for not showing gameplay when we know the ramifications of that. Let's wait and see what they have to put out and then judge that. Because ultimately, that's going to be the bearer of whether we buy this game or not. To be honest with you, I haven't had to buy this game for quite a while, so I'm an unfair critic when it comes to open up my wallet. But at the same point, I understand a lot of you guys come to my channel, other people's channel, to get a barometer of whether this is going to be something you want to invest in. And a story mode or a movie that you guys get to play a part in and going through full motion video clips, at least from what I've seen thus far, isn't leaving me with the best feeling of this is the game that you guys want to play. And maybe that's for the best. Maybe if this Madden doesn't sell well, maybe EA will understand that they need to go into a completely simulation football direction and away from this kind of childish story mode fantasy land and turning Madden into a giant movie. It's not going to be Grand Theft Auto. It's not going to be a first-person shooter. It's a simulation football game, not a simulation storybook. And I think a lot of people, including myself, have really been concerned if this is where the game, if this is where all the game's resources, time, money, energy has went, then what happened to the simulation football brand we know and expect to see improve every year with Madden? Love to know your thoughts on it. Appreciate you checking this one out. Back in the week with more commentary.